And what is up, everybody? Jeremy here, excited to bring to you another Starfield shipbuilding technique video. Today, we're going to show you how to create a fractional Y-step gap. That's right, put a little gap in the Y-axis right there, and just fresh off the press, just figured out how to do this. And yes, just FYI, just based on everything we've done, we've been able to do. It's easy to do it. Easy to create a fractional gap in the X-axis, but now we're able to do it in the Y-axis. So this is how you're going to do it. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, as everything does help out. Now, this is based on doing a lot of glitches, so if you want to check out a guide that's 2 hours long, it goes over all the glitches that we like to use: fractional glitches, flip glitches, duplication glitches, drop down glitches, ship duplication glitches. Be sure to check out that link in the description, wherever that description is. I think sometimes to the right, sometimes below, wherever you find it when you're watching this YouTube video. But yeah, let's show you how we set this up. So here we go. We're going to just remove this, delete this, start from the top, everybody. Let's start all the way from the top. We're going to bring out this guy. These are, like, by the way, the 1x1 halves are definitely the best pieces to help set up glitches. So just be aware of that, because like they have variations, and if a variation, you could place them anywhere, and they have a perfect, they have a snapping point on all sides, so it won't interfere with placement. If you hit a spot, you hit the variation, it usually will just stay there. So yeah, that's the great part about it. All right, we're gonna start off with a Nova wing. So let's go to our structural pieces, and then we're gonna place down a Nova wing. On top of that, we're just gonna place a random weapon. Alright, so let's place a random weapon up there, which is going to be the Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector. I use it all the time. And then we're going to use the duplication buddy glitch. Alright, select, well, first, so that this won't interfere with the process, I'm going to duplicate this Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector, put it on the other weapon mount on the Nova wing. And the reason for that is that it can, like, mess up your duplication process. So the rules for this piece, the duplication buddy glitch, is one, you need to have a module that you can duplicate. Alright, so both these modules I can duplicate. Two, like if I want to make sure it moves up, and that's what I want to do, I want to make sure this moves up one step, I'm going to cover all the different spots that it can duplicate to, so the only place it can go to is up. So I covered the bottom snapping point on this demo storeroom with this other one, so that the only place it can duplicate is up. And what will happen is that with any glitch that you like to use, it likes to move to the closest and available snapping point to it. So this one right here is the closest available snapping point. Boom, it moved up. Perfect. I'm going to delete the one on the bottom. Alright, so before I move on, controller. So with mouse, I just clicked on the weapon and shift click drag to select the storeroom. Alright, then hit Control G to duplicate it and hit Enter to accept it. On controller, you're going to take the controller, you're going to tap RB on the weapon, tap RB on the module, tap Y to duplicate it up, tap A to accept it, and there you go. So that's how you're able to duplicate that up. I'm going to delete the one down here. And then on the bottom of this weapon, I'm going to attach an equipment plate. I'm going to hit G, right? So make sure your mouse is over this, or click on it. Or no, make sure your mouse or cursor is above it, around or on it. Hit G, and then you can add in an equipment plate. Alright, and to the bottom of that, I'm going to add in a porthole. So before we move on, I'm going to show you how you do it with a controller real quick, because that could be a little tricky. Controller, because this is a method that's not in any manual. Alright, so make sure your cursor is on that. Hold LT, RT, the triggers, hit A, and then that's how you're able to attach a module directly to another module. Alright, so that's not in any manual out there, because like the only method, the method that's explained to add a module to a ship is one, you need to have the cursor in a blank area, right? Something that's not having your cursor on any part, blank area. That's how you add an item. And here's the thing, Right, and I'll show you right here. I'll show you one more time. If, right, I'm gonna undo. If you just add an item and you try to drag that equipment plate to the weapon, it's like it tries to not get attached. Right, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all. So that's the reason why we add in our equipment plate first, then add in a porthole, and then I'm going to select all this and duplicate it back down. So duplication buddy glitch all these guys, make sure everything is selected, the weapon, equipment plate, and porthole. Click the shift click drag, select the storeroom, duplicate it down by hitting Control G or Y on the controller, and there you go. So all these pieces are now connected. I'm going to delete these guys. I'm going to delete this weapon. And now, using the most versatile piece here for glitches, I'm going to move this over. I'm going to use the flip glitch to an already, or flip or variation glitch to an already occupied snapping point. So what's happening here is that, one, you have the Nova Wing connecting to the Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector, which is then attaching itself to the equipment plate, which is then attaching itself to the porthole, which has a snap point that's facing up, like a regular module snap point. So I want to connect the storeroom back down to that porthole. So I'm going to bring this in here, variation glitch. So I'm going to tap on the variation once, and then cancel the move by tapping escape or tab, right? Then double click all the connected parts right there. Make sure your cursor is still on any of these highlighted modules. Hit spacebar. It moves all the parts to connect to that free floating module, that unattached module. Then hit enter to accept the movement. Spacebar, enter, and now all those pieces are connected. All right, let's do the same thing on controller. Grab the controller, select the module by tapping A, bring it over, swap through the variations by tapping on the directional pad. Do it once, then cancel the movement by tapping B. Select the rest of the modules by tapping LB or double clicking RB. Then hit A. It moved all the modules to that piece, then accept the movement by tapping A again. And then if you hit LB, you see that all those pieces are connected. Perfect. Now let's create this gap that we're working on. So what I'm going to do here is bring out the horizon weapon mount, and this is what I'm trying to do is move these pieces almost a half step down. So if you do a perfect half step down in this method, the gap is a little too wide. So use the horizon weapon mount because because it's smaller than 50% than a full half step, and that gets closer to the position I want. So I'm going to add a weapon here, and using the concepts of the duplication buddy glitch, right, I'm going to move this companion way down almost a half step by using this weapon, because the closest available snapping point to this weapon is this bottom mounting point on the horizon weapon mount. So I'm going to select the companionway, or the 1x1, shift click drag, select the weapon, hit Control G to duplicate it down, accept it, and you can see it move down, right? And then I'm going to do it again, delete the Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector right here, but this time I'll do a controller, just show you on controller. Tap RB on the module you want to duplicate, right? Then tap RB on the weapon, tap Y to duplicate it down, tap A to accept it, right? And I think we do it one more time. Oops. Deleted too much. Delete the one in the middle here. Yeah, one more time. Duplicate it one more time. Boom. Delete it, and there you go. Now you have your gap. And let's see. Now we need to connect it together. Connect all of them together. So I'm going to bring out a Demo Spine A, and we're going to do a flip glitch to an already occupied, or to an available snapping point. There's an available snapping point on top of this Demo's companionway, and the goal is to have this weapon mount be close enough to to that Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector, which is hidden there, right? Get it close enough so that they're all connecting. All right, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to bring it in, like flip twice by canceling, by tapping Z on the keyboard or Y on the controller. So flip it, or whatever direction you want it. If you want it backwards, I think it should work as well. Let's find out. We're going to just set it backwards, hit escape or tab, cancel the movement, double click, and you see everything's connected. Cool. I want to do it forward though. I want it forward. There you go. So there we go. So we have all those pieces set. Now let's bring in the pieces that I really want to be in there. So I'm going to bring in the Stroud cowling, 1L. Just going to bring it in. So this is where things could get wonky. Then that's why I like this piece first. Like, you set it up with this piece, right? So that's what I like to do. Let's just do it this way. I'm gonna bring it in, delete the one up top, then I'm gonna just do the duplication buddy glitch to move it exactly one step down. Boom, right? And now it's in there. Nice. Now for the one on the bottom, just remove this piece because there's a part right there. So I'm gonna just flip it to the right here. Yeah, so notice that this part is clipping, so I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. That's the spot. There you go. Everything's connected, and then you could build off that. You officially established your half step gap, or is that about a half step? I don't know. 1/3 maybe. Yeah, about 1/3. So that's perfect. This is about 1/3 down, and then we use like almost half steps to move this down to almost about 1/3. So at least, I mean, it's not exact. If you look at it carefully, it's not exact, but at least you have something that's close to about an even gap between these two. And that's something that I was trying to figure out how to do on the y-axis for a while. I kept on going back and forth. But yeah, now you can add in all the parts that you want to use. So I'm going to go to what I did originally, which is the Stroud Cap C, I think it was. Stroud Cap A. Stroud Cap A. Not C, A. So there. So now I'm going to extend it, or try to extend it out. There it goes. Boom. Nice. Nice. And there you go. And all this is connected, and you have a nice gap in the y-axis. So that's what I've been trying to work on for a while, or figure out for a while. I mean, I kept on going back and forth, and it's like I finally sat down saying, I think I got it. So thanks so much, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you like what we're doing, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Beyond that, guys, have yourselves an amazing day, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace out. And sending on the hearts as well. Thank you so much for all the love and support as always. Without you, we just wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. See you again real soon, guys. Peace.